Welcome to Mullins Over Music Podcast, episode 37, with Jeremy Anderson. You might know him from his band RVNT. You may know him as the touring guitar player for I Set to Kill. You may even know him as the front of house engineer for bands such as Face Yourself. He's got so many cool hats and more. Great dude. Had a great time chatting with him. And I know you guys will love this episode as much as I had fun making it. So enjoy it. And yeah, talk to you soon. Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Austin. I'm here with a special guest. I don't know what my camera just did. But I'll let him introduce himself to you guys so you can put a name to a voice and a face.
Hi, guys. My name is Jeremy Anderson. I'm live sound engineer. I play guitar and do vocals in a band called RVNT, spelled out RVNT. Also the touring guitarist and screamer for I Set to Kill.
There we go.
But yeah, that's about it.
Well, thank you for coming on, my friend. I appreciate
having
it. Now, we always start off the podcast with two questions. These are the most important questions of the podcast. The first one is the fun fact question. Now, if you remember from when you were in school, they'd go, stand up, say your name, and give us a fun fact to the class. That was all in preparation for my podcast. You didn't know it, but that's what it was for. So okay. Let me hear a fun fact.
I was born in Germany.
That is actually a really fun fact.
It's usually the one I go with.
That's a good one. Easy, quick, to the point.
Yeah.
And of course, our next question is the funny question. I specifically go out of the way to find something completely ridiculous.
I respect it.
So this one is, as I kick over a glass, if I were to summon you using black magic, what 5 items would I need on each corner of the pentagram?
All right, that's a good one. All right. What do I think about this? All right. Some kind of Ibanez guitar. It has to be a nice one.
Okay, good. We're talking mid-range or like
at least mid-range.
Mid-range, okay.
Yeah. Mushroom coffee or any kind of caffeine supplement, really.
Caffeine powder.
I think. I don't know why it's hard for them. A Behringer wing console. I don't even have one yet. Let's see.
Like that
one. Anything Hollow Knight related.
That's a good choice.
A copy of Capcom versus SNK 2.
Ooh, that's a good one. Is that 5 or do we need one more?
I think I don't know. I'm not sure if that's 5.
I don't know. We're musicians. We don't count.
Exactly.
I don't know how to count to 4, and that's about it.
We'll listen to like the same thing a million times. We'll never remember. Like assemble like how many times you've done something. That's just ridiculous.
Exactly. Now, are you excited for Silk Song?
Oh hell yeah! When I saw that. All right. So the funny thing is like, I worked at Kurt Travis. I want to say like I can't remember when it was. Like probably last year at this point. And I overheard him and Joe talking about, man, I hate when you die and you lose all your geo. And I was like, they're talking about Hollow Knight. So I literally immediately like started talking to them. And as soon as I saw the news, I messaged both of them. I was like, finally, the release date. And then I got to also give it up to my friend Veronica because she's the one who showed me that game, and I'm obsessed with it.
I know my buddy, he cannot wait. So I have two guys that I'm friends with that love Hollow Knight. One's looking forward to buying the game. The other one said, I'm so bad at this game, I will only watch it. He said, I never played the first one. He's like, I only watched it. I love the game. He's
Mm.
like, but I don't want to ruin the game for me because of how bad I am at it.
Yeah, that's fair. That game is back. I rage quits like so many times, like doing the wherever you like the White Knight takes you into this like it's like platforming hell. I just call it
Yeah,
platforming hell. It's
absolutely.
insane.
So what do they call them? Souls lights or Souls likes?
Yeah,
I'm
like
I'm
the
a big,
soul like or whatever. Yeah,
I'm a big Souls person.
I
Souls
never I
Souls
never
like.
got into those kind of games, but I've always like been interested. It's just like I worry that like I would get too obsessed, and like I really don't have enough time as it is, and I feel like that would probably rob a little bit I have left.
That's fair. When I bought Elden Ring, I probably put 40 hours in the first like 2 weeks I had it.
That's fair. That's how I was with Cyberpunk.
Ooh, Cyberpunk's good too.
Yeah, that's good.
I recently restarted playing it.
Yeah, but yeah, honestly, it's one of those games like I revisit. Like it's become a comfort game to me. Like games that I really like, I'll revisit like every couple of years or a year or so.
Of course. Well, I have to ask you what your favorite video game soundtrack is.
Ooh.
Because I can think of, or give me three.
Okay,
That makes it easier. No
Metal
particular
Gear
order.
Solid 3.
Good choice.
Uh, um,
Are you ready for the remake?
yes, yeah, I'm like what is it, 3 days now or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's
But
super close.
yes. Oh, honestly, the Hollow Knight one,
Yeah,
like so good. I love all the music in that game. Oh, that's not. Wait, did you say game? Oh, yeah, you said game. Okay.
yeah,
I think what else? Goldeneye.
that's a good one.
GoldenEye has some pops. I actually have like been low key thinking about like making metal versions of some of them.
That would be sick.
That's fun.
And I mean, it's such a good soundtrack, and honestly, it's not terribly difficult to translate that to some metal tracks.
Exactly. Pretty fun.
Okay. Well, let's move on to some music-based questions. Now, take me back. We're gonna call this your superhero origin story. We're gonna take me back to as far as you can go or want to go, down to little Jeremy and how you got into music, how you got to where you are now.
Okay. Um. So even ever since I was like even like 4 years old, like I just always was able to kind of like pick up things really quickly in terms of like repeating it.
Yeah.
So like my mom got like a little piano when I was like I think I was like 4, and this is yeah I was still in Germany, and I was learning how to play the songs that are on there, like you know how like some of them have like play practice songs or whatever.
Yeah.
I was learning how to make my own songs on there. I mean, oh, and, like one learning them and also kind of learning from that. So I guess technically that was probably the first time I worked on something that's like a digital like workstation type thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah, since 4 years old, that's kind of where I started with that. And then before they started doing like band in school, they were doing like the recorder. Did you ever have that like doing recorder?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So
Oh.
what they did with us is that they called it like karate belts or whatever. So like if you learn like the top song of that category, you would get like it's like a little piece of string that's a different color or whatever. They had a bunch of different
Yeah.
of them. And I was able to get every single one to the point where the teacher actually had to like add stuff because there's nothing left for me to do.
Nice.
And so like that's kind of when I was like, all right, I guess music's my thing. Like so after that, I did clarinet because I figured it was something pretty close to the recorder as it was. I did that for about 2 years. Then I kind of wanted to try something different. So after that, I went straight to percussion. Funny enough, because I was the only person in class who knew that basically the marimba was like pretty much laid out how the piano was, and I was the only one who knew how to read music that way. So they had me on that, and then I learned like all the other percussion instruments and stuff. Did marching band for like 4 years too, drumline and whatnot. So it's cool.
March
But
something else.
yeah, oh my god, my back still hurts.
Oh yeah.
That was the beginning of my back problems. But so then after that, like kind of like when I started marching band, like I had like some friends in my high school that kind of like were into like some metalcore and stuff like that back then. At first, I'm gonna be real, like as growing up, I mainly grew up with like old school R&B and like hip hop and stuff like that, and whatever pop on the radio. I didn't really get into rock music until playing like guitar here in Rock Band. Was what really kind of like got me. Then I had friends who like got me into like metalcore bands, stuff like Memphis Mayfire. I literally discovered Texas in July because I downloaded their song off of Rock Band. Like I didn't know who they were. I was like, I'm gonna take a chance. It's metal. Like it might be fun. Turn out, yeah, love that band. Just Rock Band is really kind of what really like made me understand that like I do like heavier music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of when I started like I was like I decided I want to learn how to play guitar. And then I got into this really like weird obsession with like prog. So I was like obsessed with like Dream Theater and stuff like that. And I used to practice like guitar like 4 hours a day every day. Even at school, I set up my senior year to where half of my time I'd be spending in the band room. So even if there wasn't a class or something, I had time to practice during school, which is pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
But then after that, after I graduated, I like well as I think my senior year, I started like my first band with like a few of my friends. We were terrible. Uh, we were called Beyond the Victory. We put out I guess like around 2 EPs worth of music. Um, Funny thing is like the first studio session we had was actually where I realized that this is something like engineering and just being a producer is something that I was interested in. And so we did a bunch of songs with this guy named Chris Baldwin, really cool dude. Um, and just doing that kind of like really opened my eyes. And then I discovered like bands like Periphery who were like doing self-producing stuff, like which is really cool. I was like, oh, well, if they can do this from home, what stops me from being able to learn how to do this myself?
That's right.
And then also like all the Joey Stardust stuff, of course. Like URM and all that came later, of course. But as a beginning, like I would just say like things like that kind of really inspired me to like really start doing that. And I would say what got me to where I am now is one, just don't be a dick. Like it's not that hard. Like networking is everything in this industry. I'm truly thankful for the people who gave me a shot simply just based off of like having good vibes hanging out with them or something like that. Um, Actually, one of the craziest ones is one that kind of like led to a lot of stuff what I'm doing now was Matt Andrews, front of house for Knock Loose. Um, so I had gotten a tour. Um, Actually, I'm getting way ahead of myself. I didn't even get to start where I started with the live part. All right, I'm gonna do a quick fast forward to kind of make this a little easier.
Okay.
So I did that band. The band sucked. We didn't work out. Um, in the process, I tried forming another one, didn't work. And then one of my friends called me out that I'm not willing to take a chance when the band I'm in now, RVNT, was looking for a guitarist. I told them like, oh no, I don't feel like doing it because it required effort because they live 2 hours away from me. So I took the step and was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You called me out, like I gotta do it now. So and ever since then, yeah, ever since then, like it's been the band I've been with. I went from joining the band to like becoming one of the main songwriters and produce. I've been producing a lot of stuff for like the past like all the stuff we've been dropping, and yeah, it's been really cool. And that's what really kind of like got me producing and doing all that. But while playing live shows and stuff, I started working at Canal Club in Richmond, Virginia, and at first it was mainly just like stagehand stuff, like stage managing and whatnot, working for legacy concerts. But after COVID, I was in the midst of like going through a true burnout because I took on way too many projects at once and became so burnt out with the idea recording. So I was thinking that when things came back that I wanted to start learning how to do monitors and start doing front of house. Um, so after COVID came, started work like going there a couple of weeks before we opened with the main engineer there, Adam, and he taught me pretty much everything I really needed to know on the board, and we like repainted a stage. It was cool. It was like a rebuilding project because everything was about to come back.
Oh yeah.
And from that point forward is where like where I realized like live engineering and doing that is one, it's really hard to get burnt out on it because my issue was I was trying to take on too much, and I'm a horrible procrastinator. It was terrible. Things were adding up. Like I just couldn't handle it. So me being able to leave at the end of the day that I did my job and I don't have to worry about anything else is great for me.
Oh yeah.
But so doing that, so I was doing um live sound for about 4 months. Then my band's old manager hit me up and asked me if I wanted to do front of house for I Said to Kill because they needed someone and they needed someone cheap. So with me not having like a lot of experience, I was like, I mainly wanted for the opportunity. So I was like, fuck it, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And honestly, I went to a lot of those venues not truly knowing 100% what I was doing. Scary, but I learned as I went. My biggest thing is like I know Adam taught me like when it comes to the shit, just ask questions. Like at the end of the day, someone's going to be way more willing to work with you and try to help you understand if you're willing to ask questions instead of just sitting there and like put your head up your ass or whatever. But
Yeah.
so I did that. It ended up working out. It was really cool. Um, their bass tracks that they had were terrible. Sorry, it looks good. They're just terrible. Like because they didn't have Anissa wasn't back yet, so it was backtrack bass. So at the end of the tour, I was like, hey, I'm gonna retrack all the bass for all these songs for your set, so it's all one consistent tone. So if I do sound for y'all again, it's gonna be much easier. But then the whole thing completely shifted because AJ ended up quitting, and he was the one doing the guitar and screams. So with that happening, like they just asked me since I already knew how to play all the songs on bass. They're like, "Hey, do you think you would want to potentially fill in and do this?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, absolutely down." Took the leap and went for it. Funny enough, the first tour I did with them was not even in this country. It was literally a Europe tour. It was like my first tour.
That's sick.
It was terrifying, absolutely terrifying, because I felt like I wasn't 100% ready yet, but it ended up working out. Got through the tour. But then, yeah, that's kind of like where all that started with me doing the stuff that I said kill, and I've been still working with them to this day. In fact, we're actually going out in a couple. Like, I literally leave next week actually. That tour with He Is Legend, so that's gonna be fun. Actually, you said you're near Charlotte,
Yeah.
so like, yeah, like one of the dates. I know there's a Raleigh date and there's a Raleigh date and an Asheville date.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
So yeah, just come out, it'd be cool.
I will.
Heck yeah. But so now it makes sense to talk about the front house stuff. So
Yeah.
basically, I got this one tour. I was like, I just kind of went for it. I sent in my resume and like just went for it. I didn't really expect to hear anything. Sure enough, absolutely did. I got the tour. I don't want to name the band because I don't want it to be a thing. Didn't work out. Unfortunately, they ended up going with someone who originally couldn't go, like Can. So it
Yeah.
just sucked because it was like last minute. I was like so ready. I was like, all right, hell yeah, we're gonna do this. And then that happened. So I was really bummed out, not gonna lie. Like went into a little depression for a little bit. Then I woke up to a message from Matt Andrews and he was just like, hey, are you free these dates, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, someone on this package needs an engineer. I'm not sure who it is, but you should reach out. So I did. Uh, and it ended up being Better Lovers. So
Hell yeah.
yeah, so I got to do it was like the rest of the tour with it was Better Lovers, You Space Cowboy, Grey Haven, and Foreign Hands. Like tour was sick. It was awesome.
Dude, that's a big lineup too.
Yeah, it was such a sick lineup. So went from that and went really well. I was absolutely terrified to mix in front of Will Putney because he's like one of my great producers. So that was absolutely terrifying, but it worked out. I'm really happy. They're really cool. Great people to be around. And then from that point forward, like whether it be word of mouth or just kind of working with bands that I've worked with at Canal Club, but they started taking me out on tour. Like a few months later after that, Johnny Craig, I went out with him for a month.
That's sick.
That was really cool. He actually, the MacBook I am currently on was bought by Johnny Craig. He helped me get that. It's real.
Hey, he did give out those MacBooks a couple months ago,
Yeah,
so
exactly. So
I
he's
think
about it,
I think we can forgive him for the MacBook thing now.
right? Like I'm so sick of seeing on every comment thread. I'm like, if y'all only knew, but no. But he was really cool. Like genuinely, like one of the best tours I was on. Um, I think that's gonna be like more stuff going forward once he starts touring again. It's really cool. And then after that was another guy. His name is Seven Sins. It was like a kind of pop artist kind of guy. I
Yeah.
worked with him at Canal Club as well, and ended up taking me out 2 years later. He said he was like, "Yo, if I ever do my headline tour, I'm gonna hit you up," and he did. So it's really cool, just like making those kind of like relationships with people. Truly shows that networking absolutely matters. Like the thing is, like I had only like worked with Matt one time. Um, and I didn't even do any sound for any of the bands that day, which is crazy because he was mixing straight from the pad. No, not straight from the pad. Stick to your guns on that tour. So yeah, we were talking, and then I told him that like I was asking him like what I needed to do to kind of like reach out to like try to get towards stuff, and sure enough, he ended up being the person who helped me start really getting into that.
That's what's up. Dude,
But yeah,
RIP Stray from the Path, by the way.
I know that hurts.
Dude, I so want to see them one last time.
Same.
Oh
I gotta
well.
make it happen. I've seen him like 6 times. I swear.
I saw them when they opened. It was them, Bad Omens, Spirit Box, and Under Oath.
Oh,
The
that's
Voyeurist tour.
yeah, that's a fantastic lineup.
Sick lineup. Would never happen now.
Yeah, I've been liking like the mixed bill genres that have been kind of happening lately.
Yeah.
Really
There
sick.
it gives variety that you don't typically get to see.
Yeah, thanks.
And then of course you did more recently you did Face Yourself.
Yes, yeah, yeah. That was yeah. Honestly, like all the tours I've ever done, probably one of the most fun because just they're just great people. They're
Yeah,
really fun to hang out with.
shout out to the homies
Yeah,
because
love them.
they're cool dudes.
Super cool dudes. And
Corey and all them.
yeah, and like just doing that tour, I was like, one, I was like, man, I really hope they keep hiring me to do this. Like, I feel like everything was good. Like, just absolutely great time. I did some of the like the multi tracks with them too, and they've been really cool. Like they actually dropped some of them, like with the footage they've been posting, which
Yeah.
is so sick. Um, but yeah, like hoping to go out with them again soon. Probably, I'm not going to go out on this one.
The
They already had,
Fabulous Warm one.
yeah, they already had someone like lined up before they worked with me. So like one, like I'd be literally being home for 1 week and then going right back out on tour. So
Yep.
like it kind of I was like, you know what, my girlfriend might hate me for that, but so I was like, maybe I should do this. And that's not the only reason, but like
Yeah.
I I want to be home because like I just moved closer to where my band is now, like in Norfolk. So like I want to kind of like establish myself in the area and to make sure that when like I'm not touring, I actually have work. So now like I
Yeah.
work at a bunch of venues and stuff.
You're not far from my great aunt.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But yeah, that's cool, man. I remember we had a brief hi to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking with Thomas for most of that evening, I think.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
gotcha. You know what? Okay, that makes all the sense. Wait,
And
which one were we at?
the
Was it
last one.
that the Asheville one? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Oh, that was such a good day. Such a good
Dude,
day.
it was so nice.
Yeah.
Corey hit me up. He's like, "Yeah, come on." I was like, "Okay, I'm coming. My wife
Heck
and
yeah.
I will be there."
Hell yeah. That's
It
it.
was a great show.
A lot of fun. A lot of stage dives.
Oh yeah. And it was finally nice to see Crystal Lake for once.
Bro, oh man, seeing like Crystal Lake live, that's probably like one of the coolest like flexes, honestly. Just because like one, how cool they are and like just how just insanely clear the audio was. Like their front of house guy, absolutely crazy.
Hey man, you did a great job too. It was
Thank you, dude.
very nice.
I appreciate that, seriously.
I mean, all the front of house really did great.
Yeah, that's what was really cool. Like, because Carter was mixing victims, like Carter always kills it,
Yeah, and
and Kylie for not
yeah,
enough space.
Kylie, that's right.
Yeah,
Like I know her name starts with a K. She's gonna come on the podcast eventually.
heck yeah, yeah, she's awesome.
My brain stops working sometimes. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, that was me like most of today.
Well, now that we got the origin story, we're up to now.
Yeah,
We have to ask about I mean, You do front of house. You do recording.
Mhm.
I gotta ask what your gear is. We
Um,
gotta ask recording gear. We gotta ask the playing gear. Give me all the gear that you want to give me in as much or as little detail as possible.
okay. I guess I'll start with the recording setup. I'm rocking a Universal Audio Apollo Twin X.
Okay.
Um, I'm still using the same Yamaha HS8s I've had for the past like 12 years. Shout out to my friend Josiah who helped me get those. Um, Other than that, I mean everything's kind of like in the box. I'm a Cubase guy.
Okay.
Um, been using Cubase for like the past 12 years. Um,
Mr. Fancy Pants over there
I'm
with the Cubase.
yeah, which is cool. I'm like, hey, shout out Joe because I know Joe uses it too, and like a lot of my other favorite producers, Joel, like Monosec, use it as well,
Yeah.
which is cool. But plugin wise, I guess I kind of use a mixture of everything. Like I'm a huge Universal Audio guy, but I also really like all the plugin alliance stuff. Um, oh, that new Thal amp that just came out. I don't know
How
if you've seen it, dude. It is incredible. Like didn't have to do anything. I just plugged my guitar in, played, turned two knobs, and I was like, I would use this tone in a recording.
how much is it again?
I think it's like 100, which is absolutely worth it. It is
Oh yeah.
insane. It is such yeah. Try the demo. Like it's so good.
Well, I've been using STL Tones. I've been
Oh yeah.
paying their monthly subscription for the Tone Hub.
hmm
I like it, but I want something a little different, so I might swap to that.
Absolutely.
They
The
kept
funny
me
thing
for
is,
another month. They gave
mhm.
me 40% off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were like, no, we can't let you go. But funny enough, the main guitar tone that I use for like the majority of my recordings is all Helix native actually.
Oh yeah.
And I use a Helix Live as well. I only have like two guitars. I have this one right beside me.
Always
I
bring it out.
this
Oh,
pretty little Ibanez right here.
that's beautiful.
I've had it for like 10 years now, and then my other one is downstairs. It's like a funny thing. It's a used guitar center, so it's like one of the Ibanez RGD series. But the person who got it, who had it, like put like a prestige bridge on it, so it had an actual really good bridge, and it had I'm not even sure exactly what the bridge pickup is, but I know it's like a Seymour Duncan. But I've used that guitar in so many records I've done, and I love it. And I got it for $200.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Every single one of my instruments, well, just about all of them, I've
Mm-hmm.
got off the Facebook Marketplace. I will never shut up about how good of a deal I got. I got this behind the computer is a 7-string Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice. I traded my 8-string Schecter for it because I was like, I don't want two Schecters. I only want one Schecter. I don't know
Yeah.
why I was being particular about that.
Mm-hmm.
But got my 7-string Schecter. I paid $200 for that.
Yeah.
The 8-string Schecter I paid $100 for.
That's a steal. That's really a steal.
And then the Ibanez 6-string with a hard shell case, $200.
Dang. So yeah, I didn't even get a case of mine. Wow.
Yeah, that is my workhorse bass.
Yeah, I need to give me a bass. Like I'm hoping I can with Ice of the Kill, I think we're like I can actually use their already ball stuff. So like I'm trying to get like a discount on something like a really nice bass.
Oh, yes, do that. Dude, and Ernie Ball, I still want to get one of the John Petrucci
Hey,
Majesty signatures.
one day I will.
I just can't justify the price right out the gate, as
Yeah.
beautiful as it is. And then I use the Line 6 Pod Go.
Mm-hmm. Not feel yeah. It's great. It's good enough. It has all the Helix amps. So
Oh
like
yeah. I mean, I modified one. I have a patch called Alpha Wolf
nice.
to
Like
try
the
and
whammies.
imitate the noise pedal that they have.
Oh yeah.
It
That's sick.
sounds wacky. It doesn't sound exactly like it, but it sounds wacky, and I
That's
like
sick. Well, the
it.
funny thing is though, I the reason I got the Helix in the first place, and speaking of wacky tones, was because of O Sleeper. Because back when it was back when it first came out, and he had like a prototype, And I was sitting there like, one, he didn't have any cabs or any amps on the stage, but this tone was monstrous, and I was like, what the hell? So wait, they took two, I think, 15-inch speakers, like PA speakers, full range, and like used that as all the guitar, and it was a wall of sound, so good.
Beautiful.
And after that, I was like, okay, yeah. And then he also ended up giving me all of the Helix presets he had. So like I had all the stuff for Children of Fire and stuff like that. Like so sick.
You got the hookup on that.
Yeah, did a Sky Blessing with him, and he hooked me up.
Dude, Oh Sleeper, underrated man.
Seriously, yeah.
I
That band
feel
deserves so much more.
they're slept on for sure. For a band called Oh Sleeper, they're definitely slept on.
Sleepy little guys, yeah. No, they're so good. I love that band.
I mean, your band slept on too. You got some sick tracks.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm honestly trying to fix, like, since I've been doing so much with other people, I haven't really gotten to focus on my band. So like we have 2 more songs left to finish for our EP and then getting that rolling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But gear wise, for the last thing, front of house, I don't actually have my own console. I just use whatever's there. But luckily, Face Yourself had their own console, so that worked out.
I think that's all Corey and Thomas right there, I think.
I think it's Dave's console actually.
Oh, is it Dave?
Mhm.
Dave's got a lot of nice stuff.
Yeah.
I look on his Instagram from time to time, and I'm just like, where does he get all this shit from?
Yeah. We're trying to. I think he's like talking about trying to condense the rack to like make it easier for stuff. I mean, we actually by the end of the tour, we had like our getting off stage like so fast.
Dude, I was standing right by the stage. Corey went back to the merch booth to do merch, and it was Dave and Thomas and who else was doing it? I just remember Dave and Thomas were over there. Off the stage like that, put it all up like 10 minutes later. I was like, dude.
Yeah, we're going.
I remember Corey had mentioned that it was a quick process.
Yeah, because we basically condensed like we made like a drum snake so that way we could just yank and just get all that shit off super fast because that was the thing that was taking the longest.
The drums.
Yeah, and in the mics and stuff or in the cables for that. But now we got it down. We're good.
Oh yeah. Dude, I always say it doesn't even matter about necessarily how good you are. It's about how fast you can get off the stage.
Yep, that's true.
People will like you 10 times more, even if they didn't care for your music. Other bands will like you 10 times more if you're like that off stage.
Exactly. Because that's just showing respect. Like, I hate like when bands are like taking their cymbals off like on stage and stuff like that. Like, dude, like you're literally wasting time. Like, why?
Man, I forget. I wanted to name drop this band because I thought it would be funny. My wife saw it was Einstein Kills, and I think it was Black Veil. It was that like co-headline tour they did.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who was the opener, but she said that they took forever. They went over their set by like 15 minutes and then took forever to get off stage. I was like, you can't be doing
Wait. Oh no. I know who it is. Okay, yeah. Oh no.
I think I know who it is.
Oh no, I know exactly who it is, and I know who was working with him. Okay, yeah. Oof. That'll be a conversation we have off of.
Oh yeah. We won't call anybody out today. We'll be nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely exactly about getting on and off, man. The faster you get on, the faster you get off, the happier the other bands are. Even if you're the last person, you want to be on and off fast so you can chill out, hang with them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This makes it a lot better for everyone.
Oh yeah.
Especially for people who are coming to see the show when the schedule gets messed up, or like people will miss bands or just don't realize this. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now, of course, we have to ask some fun music related questions. This is always the most interesting to hear. So what is your favorite track? And we're going to do this a little differently. What is your favorite track you've written and favorite track you've produced? And then we'll do least favorite track you've written and least favorite track you've produced.
Okay.
We're doing a double whammy for this one.
Okay, so one of the best that I've ever written Has not come out yet. Like my favorite one. It's like that's going to be on the new Revenant EP.
So be on the lookout for it, guys.
Hopefully soon. I don't know when, but I would say favorite track that I've produced, and this is not only because it's made me money, but just because it was just a fun time and it was kind of interesting how it happened. Did you hear that emo version of "What Hurts the Most" that
Yeah.
came out? All right, I actually I mixed and mastered that.
That-
So and I play bass on it. So basically, that whole experience is absolutely insane because like I've been friends with Tyler, Tired Violence, Unsafe Unsound, that guy. I've been friends with him for a very, very long time. So like and we were working on other stuff together and when he was working with Ricky, and it was really interesting to see them make that TikTok about that, like doing that song to literally make Rascal Flatts trend on Google. That's how crazy it was. And like on the spot on the iTunes charts, it got all the way up to like 3.
Yeah,
I was like, what
really
the
close
hell?
to getting 1.
Yeah, I was just like, wow. And all right, that was kind of where I realized like I really need to have more things where I have like at least a 10% split on or something. Because dude, to this day, that came out like probably like 3 years ago. It's actually gone up how much I make per month.
That's nice.
I like probably on track to almost making 500 this month just from a 10% cut of the streams. That's what's crazy.
That's beautiful.
I was just like, wow, I as much as I hate how streaming is, I'm glad at least this time it's benefiting me.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, I mean, you know how much Spotify pays out.
Yeah.
So it's streaming really well for you to make that much.
Yeah. So I was just like, wow, I can't believe it. And then like seeing them doing even bigger things like Tired Violence, dude, they just got they're producing a track for the Evo, the esports like thing. That's insane.
Dude, I don't know what's
Yeah.
up with the sports and racing games.
Mhm.
They've gotten fire with their tracks.
Yeah. I love that. Like, it doesn't seem like metal is like the devil, like the redheaded stepchild anymore. It's like it's actually being like treated with respect, and you're seeing it in more mainstream media, which is really cool.
Yeah. I mean, did you get to see the NASCAR 2026 soundtrack list?
No, I haven't seen it.
Dude, it's got some bangers on there. It's got for one, it's got Have Mercy's American Bliss on there,
Mhm.
which is like such a like, don't get me wrong, it's a very popular song, but I would have never thought that one specifically to be on there.
Mhm.
And
That's sick.
then I don't know, you've got tons of tracks that you just would never expect to be on I was
I
like,
love that.
I'm digging it.
That's sick. I
And then
love
the
it.
Tony Hawk,
Oh,
Tony
that one's good. That's all
Hawk
that one.
had top tier.
Mhm.
They have speed on the newest one.
Yes. I haven't played it yet. I was actually just talking about it today. Like um
I have
was
Game Pass. I should download it, but I have
oh
not
yeah,
yet.
I forgot it was on Game Pass. But I did that thing. I had like a homie who had like it was actually break long, funny enough. So because like we used to be on We Are Triumph, and I was like, yo, let me get one of them codes. I did it, but for whatever reason, I never got the copy. I don't know what happened. So I was like, damn it, I guess I gotta buy it.
Hey, I think it's on sale right now.
Yeah,
Just
I just saw it was like $37. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll probably buy it. But then again, I was like, then Silk Song and Metal Gear come out.
yeah.
So I was like, I'll just wait.
I did cop all the Kingdom Hearts games while they were on sale.
Yeah, I did too.
Steam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had 1.5, 2.5 on Epic Games, and I realized I couldn't play it offline. I was like, you got to be kidding me.
That's the way. Oh, I hate that kind of shit.
Made me so mad, and I tried to find a mod to fix that. Nope.
Of course.
So
All right.
I copped all of them. They were good.
Good choice. Definitely a good price.
Oh yeah.
All right. Now I'm trying to think. All right. I did find out the least favorite track I've ever written. Okay. So I guess written of a band I'm in, because if I talk about written or produced, that could go sour.
Well,
Probably the first song I ever wrote for my first band. It was called Over 9,000. It literally had like every single metalcore cliche you could really think of, like in terms of riffs, like the 085 riffs and all that shit. Yeah, it literally is like exactly. Yeah, probably that. And least favorite that I produced.
We won't say it's because we'll say it's because you feel like you didn't do a great job on it. We'll say that.
Okay, okay.
Not because it's a bad song per se.
This is hard. You
Speaking
know
of,
what? Actually, you know what? No, I got one that and it sucks because it's like one of our top songs still is our "Hate Me" cover that Revenant did. Like
yeah,
I hated the way I produced. I just don't like it at all. Like every time I hear it, I cringe. And not only because like the way I produced it, but also like my vocals are so much better than they are like now. I was just like I listened to it and I'm just like, ugh, why did I accept that as a take? Um, but basically, yeah, I think that's probably the worst. I can't stand it.
good choice.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of over 9,000, I just got. Oh crap, my
it's
blur.
blurring.
Yeah, hold on.
You're-
There we go. I got this the other day.
Ooh, that's it.
Nice mouse pad.
That's
Bandai
sick.
Namco official.
Are you did you play Sparking Zero a lot?
See, I wish I played it more often than I do.
Dude, I told you about like I get obsessed with certain games.
Yeah,
I have three Z ranked accounts. I played that much.
beautiful.
That but yeah, it's so bad. I now but the thing is I stopped playing for a few months and I got back on and now everyone is just doing the whole thing where you just like get around them and keep them like the back shots thing, whatever. It's so annoying. I just time worth playing.
Who
So
knew back shots would become popular in an anime?
right. Yeah.
Now, because we're talking about songs, I have to ask you. Now, I'll preface this. Just because I say guilty pleasures doesn't mean it's a song that, you're embarrassed to listen to.
Mm.
Just maybe a song that you feel like you've never, people don't expect you to listen to. So give me your guilty pleasure music listens.
Okay, I have one really obscure one because like it's back when I was like obsessed with prog and I was like really fucking weird prog. It's a band. It's called they're called Beardfish,
Okay.
and they have a song called "Sleeping in Traffic" Part Two, and it's like it's just so out there. It's so off. Like I nothing else I listen to sounds like that. I would say. It's 35 minutes long.
What? I was
35.
about
Yeah,
to look it up. I ain't looking it up now.
yeah. Honestly, I bet if you start, you might get through it because like you never know what's gonna happen next. But
Okay.
at least give it the first 2 minutes to listen to see if it's your vibe.
Sleeping in Traffic Part 2. There it is. Wait, where'd it go? There we go. I found the album.
It's like I think it's the
Yeah,
last song
there
on the
it
album.
is. 35 minutes, 44 seconds. I will give it a try.
I understand if you make it. It's weird.
I'll let you know if I make it through it.
All right, bet.
Well, that is an odd one. You got any more obscure ones like that?
Um, not probably not obscure, but I'm obsessed with like lights, like all of her acoustic stuff. Oh, Halsey. Well, everyone knows I love Halsey, I guess. I've done like 7 Halsey covers. um, obscure. Can't think of anything like really out there. I've never really been ashamed to like say what I really like. So I guess the guilty pleasure thing doesn't hold as much weight.
Except for the beardfish one.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably the only one.
That is
Actually,
that is a good.
I'm very reluctant to tell people about that one, but fuck it.
Oh, let me pull it in my one. You tell me.
But there's gotta be something else.
My computer said it was about to die.
Oh,
Now it's good now.
hmm. Yeah,
I would totally put that song as the outro song if it wasn't long.
No, that's fair. That's way too damn long. All right, I got one. It's honestly, it's more of like a funny joke versus a guilty pleasure, but I always recommend this. It's called "American Terrorist" with 2 T's by RXK Nephew. This one's 9 minutes long. but it is the funniest shit you'll hear in a song. It's totally worth it. I gotta give my shout out to my boys in Enox, Roy and John. They show me it. So good.
I love it.
It is the dumbest shit you'll ever hear. It's so good though.
Well, now we have to ask this question. Who is your top 3 influences, and who are your top 3 in the scene right now? We'll go with bands in the scene and top 3 influential bands.
Okay.
Why
I guess
3? Because 3 is different than 5. That's the
makes it a little harder.
exactly.
If we're talking about influence in terms of how I write music, I would say volumes,
Okay.
era,
Good choice.
and
Great live.
yeah, very great live. Oh, that tour I was talking about that I didn't get,
Yeah.
they were the headliner of that tour.
Oh, okay.
So that broke my heart. That broke my heart. Yeah.
Understand.
Let's see. Hmm.
I saw them last year
Influences.
with Wage War.
Very good as well. I love them live. All right, give me 1 second. I'm looking at my music library. I gotta.
Yeah, you're good.
Hmm.
Dude, volumes and era are great choices though.
Oh, I got it. I would say probably Chan because like as much as I write a lot of metal stuff, I can actually write like math rock stuff. I'm actually gonna finally be doing solo stuff of that style.
Yeah.
So I'm all about
Dude,
that.
Sean is underrated.
Yeah, I'm so bummed they broke up, but at least we have things like bands like Eternity Forever and well, not Eternity Forever anymore. Sorry, Golden Necklace. I don't know if you ever heard Golden Necklace, but it's with
I've heard
Kurt.
a few songs. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I really love it. So good.
I feel like
Probably that.
Not Periphery. Polyphia should give their dues to Sean for Sean taking them out on tour back in the day.
Facts and yeah, that's true. Dang, I'm trying to think who else. Hmm. Oh, so you said three bands now also? Like
Three
what was the
bands,
separation?
yeah. Your top 3 bands in the scene right now. In
Okay.
music.
All right, in the scene right now,
Yeah.
face yourself. Um,
Good choice.
hmm,
Always got to shout out the homies.
who else? Oh crap, my headphones up. There you go.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Really do. Uh, I don't know. My brain's blanking on bands right now.
Yeah. I see the gears
Oh,
turn.
Sleep Token, of course.
Yep.
Um, hmm,
You might get some haters for that one though. No.
I I don't care. They can hate me.
Heck yeah, bro.
I don't care. I also do a lot of sleep covers, so like because it was a big vocal influence thing for me, kind of like because it's like finally something that's perfectly in my range. So
Yeah.
it's really helped me branch out more doing that. Now we'll see. All I gotta do is go to my top songs. Oh, I got one. Pool Kids.
Okay.
Love me some Pool Kids. They just dropped a new album. It's fantastic. Um, yeah, I would say that.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
Check out their new record.
It is fire.
Well, let me see here. Well, I've got some fast, rapid fire questions for you.
All right.
Now, let me just pull them up. Okay. First band t-shirt you ever bought.
You tuned to Bearded.
Okay. Dream tour lineup. Give me 3 bands. Go.
Sleep Token.
Okay.
Era.
Great choice. I think they fit pretty well too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think something that makes sense too. All right, I'm gonna my
Weird Al Yankovic. No, I'm just...
Okay, here we go. All right, let's go down. Hmm. I'm sorry, I'm doing so slow at this.
You're good, bro.
Thanks, Arcade.
Good choice.
I would say, yeah, I love them
Breakdown or blast beat?
both. Okay, if I had to pick, I would say breakdown.
Good. Clean vocals or harsh vocals?
Clean.
Okay. Go to gas station snack.
Hmm. Hmm. You know that Kinder chocolate that you can get from like a lot of places now? Yeah, that because I used to be my childhood snack too, and now I see it everywhere. I'm so stoked.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that probably yeah.
I gotta say my go-to gas station snack. Reese's has this bar. It's called Outrageous Bar. It's got
Oh
Reese's
yeah,
Pieces in it.
yeah.
That is my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, give me one second. I got one of those. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Cool. All right, ready for next
Okay. One band you'd want to fist fight in the parking lot lovingly.
one. Okay, lovingly. Good thing you said lovingly. Jesus, I was about to be like, oh no. Enoch.
I have a couple of the non-lovingly ones, but
Enox.
I won't. That's a
That,
good.
yeah, Enox for sure.
That's a good one. Um, you're in a cover band. What band are you covering?
Sleep token.
Good choice. Vans, Converse, or barefoot on stage?
Bands.
Yes.
And that dedication truly came like full circle. In Italy, they have like a Vans company that literally like gives you free shoes. So I got like one. I guess I have the perfect shoe size, so there was the only one left. I got Supreme Vans for free. Legendary.
It's crazy.
Super crazy.
Well, now I gotta ask what size shoe you wear.
12.
I wear a 14.
Damn.
I don't get nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Metal and rock is dead. What genre do you switch to?
Not wrong. Well, you said Rock's dead, so
Yeah, rock's dead too.
okay, so I guess rap. Yeah,
I'm switching to polka.
it's different.
I heard this like polka. So just look up on YouTube polka hardcore.
All right. Look it up. I'm curious.
It's a trip. It's like if polka and house music and bass turned up to 57 were on the same track.
Polkaholica, is that it?
No, it's just called polka hardcore on YouTube.
Is it hardcore remix polka DJ tool?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Let's see.
Ow, it's loud. Jeez.
Yeah, it's yeah, the hard DJ tool. It's completely ridiculous.
Oh, this is EDM.
Yeah, it's EDM polka.
Interesting. That's so weird. Okay,
It's,
that's out there. That's
it's,
out there.
it's pretty good though.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I love the weird I love when people can just not be labeled by a genre. Like they just do whatever they want. Kim Dracula's a perfect example of that as well. Like
Yes.
a lot of respect because yeah, Kim's amazing at that.
Rip to his band van though.
I saw that this morning. I was devastated. That's terrible.
They're gonna
I
have
never wish that.
2 shows.
Yeah, that really sucks.
I can't believe it
I'm glad
happened
they're okay.
beneath him.
Yeah, like that's what's crazy about it. It's just like I would freak.
I would too.
To barely narrowly escape death like that. That's the kind of stuff that traumatizes people from wanting to ever like travel like that again.
Yeah.
Oof.
Okay. You're stuck in the van with one album on repeat. What is it? And it can't be a compilation CD. There you go. Because I would choose many different compilation CDs.
Does it have to be something that everyone would be happy with?
No,
Okay,
it's you only have to be happy with it.
all right, fair. Probably the Pole Kids self-titled record.
That's a good one.
So good.
And then, what is a song that was written that you wish you had written from any band?
Any Polaris song. It's like so close to my style.
I'm gonna throw you a curveball one for my pick. Can you feel the love tonight? I wish I had wrote that.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good song.
I
Very
don't know why
memorable.
it popped into my head, but that's one I wish I wrote.
I feel that.
Okay, most annoying tour habit someone has.
Okay, I got one. Unnecessarily locking the van when there's clearly no present danger of anything being stolen out of the van and there's only one key.
That is so fair.
Can't stand that shit.
But I hate to say it, I'd probably be the one doing it.
Like I get it. I if anything, if the van is within eyesight of from where you are, and like that's kind of where I'm at. But if it's like,
That's fine.
yeah, that's fine. But like, yeah, if it's and like sometimes there's been we're literally like you could see the van like any way you would try to get into the van, and it would still be locked with one key. Or
That's
I guess it would be that's the most annoying if they refuse to make keys too. Yeah, then I would just hate them.
yeah. Okay. What band scared you as a kid?
As a kid,
I'll be honest, I liked Slipknot's music, but I was kind of intimidated by their masks as a kid.
yeah. Honestly, I was gonna say probably Slipknot as well. Actually, huh? Yeah,
Because Corey Taylor's masks looked like crap.
yeah. Pretty terrifying. Yeah, I was same.
You can delete one genre forever. What is it?
Gospel. Just kidding, not gospel. It can't be gospel because like gospel chops too important. Let's see.
Sleep Token be using them gospel chops.
Exactly. Um, non-gospel Christian music.
Yeah, Christian contemporary. I
Yeah,
wholeheartedly.
yeah.
I play for a church on Sundays, and we play like gospel. We play that southern
The good.
gospel.
Okay, yeah. See that's cool. I used to play guitar for a church too, and like when it was that, that's fine. Like, but that's just everything else in between the contemporary. I can't sing.
Yeah, Christian contemporary, and all that modern Christian music. I'm just like
Yeah. No thanks.
hate those songs, and that's a shame. I'm sure to some,
Yeah.
but not to me. I don't like
Yeah.
them.
Same.
Okay, final one. One word to describe your first show you ever played.
Anomaly. Because it was the weirdest thing that happened. It was my band's first show, and it was supposed to be at a venue. I don't know if you're really familiar with Virginia venues, but it was Alley Cats.
Oh, okay,
It
yeah, I
used to be
know.
Kingdom. So literally, it was the day Alley Cats closed down. The package was The Plot in You, Scarlett O'Hara, uh, The Air I Breathe.
Oof.
There's one more. Oh, maybe it was just those three. Yeah, and the worst part is, so it was like a house. It ended up becoming a house show. So starting a
Okay.
house, um, we got thrown on at the very last minute. Uh, and then the worst part about it is immediately after playing, the only way I could get home had to go home. So I didn't get to see any of the bands. Yeah,
So you
pretty,
missed the plot. Oh,
that hurt.
that must hurt.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, I get to see the plot in you in September at Louder Than Life, so
Nice.
I'm cool with that.
I've luckily gotten to like see him a few times now. So at this point, which is sick. But
I'm glad you got a redemption for
oh
that.
yeah. In fact, I actually have a funny redemption story, like because I was working one of their shows. I was actually helping with security at this point. I just remember it was like I want to say it was Feel Nothing was going on or something like one of their like bangers, and I just remember because I was catching some kids like crowd surfing. Some person literally, I swear, like they threw this person so hard that like it knocked me over. Like it was like I was like they wanted to hurt me. Like they threw this person at me. That should knock it. It was funny. That's pretty funny.
That is a cool story, though.
But weird.
Dude, have you? This is why I say crowd surfing's not for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah,
Some
especially Dave Blunt's. He should
dude,
never.
we have to talk about that real quick.
Oh
What
man.
made him think that that would be a good idea to do at one of his shows?
The only thing I can think of is I have to believe that truly he knows that he's gonna hurt someone doing it and he's saying it for the publicity. Because if he actually does that, he's going to murder someone. He's done.
He said my fans will pick me up. He's like, it's like when a mother has their child trapped under a car and they get the super strength to pick up the car. He said, my fans ain't no pussies. He's like, they'll do that. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, they won't.
Yeah, he's got to have a team of bodybuilders up front, or it's not gonna work.
He said, and they said, which show you gonna do it at? So I don't go to it. And he's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna feel it.
Oh no. Yeah, you're gonna feel the ground after you crush someone to death. Like, damn.
Rush several people.
Yeah, true.
Have you seen that video of him going, I'll be laughing my way to the bank?
I didn't see that. Oh my God. No, I haven't seen the nodding. I heard about that. But no, I remember he posted a video recently. My girlfriend was showing me. It was like him basically like saying that he's performing without oxygen now. Like he's like trying to flex what he should have been able to do in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, good for you for like making that improvement to where you can do that now. But like, that's not a flex, bro.
No.
Like,
Dude, and didn't he help write some of Kanye West's news?
yeah. All right. Say that instantly like you were so desperate for clout, which is sad because like I heard about his origin story and it's like this man literally like produced his own stuff. He really went the extra mile to do all the stuff to help like his family out and do all this. Why like tear that up by working on such a controversial album that is literally going to be flagged as racist? Why would you throw your career basically away?
And he said that he was the one that wrote that song about Kanye West and his cousin.
Yikes!
It's like, why would
you want to be involved with
that? That? Why would you admit to it?
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's the thing. Like, it sucks when that's an example of a person who like had a good goal at first and they were like really trying to do things and then saw an opportunity of clout that was so like, oh my God, I could do this potentially. And like you get so desperate and then it just literally like ruins it for you. Like it's not gonna benefit you like to be considered an anti-Semitic person. Like what benefit? It's just dumb.
I was never a fan of Dave Blunt's before.
I love all right. His On the Radar. What is that? Is it On the Radar? What is it?
I think it's On the Radar or Off the
yeah.
Radar or something like that.
I'll type it. There we go. All right. So Dave Blunt's crying in the kitchen. All right. That video On the Radar. So hilarious. Like I watch it because it's funny. Like
yeah,
it's I mean it's kind of a bop, but like he's not on time at the same time. I'm just like I can't. That just throws it off for me. But like that's basically it. Other than that, I'm just like I don't really don't like.
Every time I see Dave Blunt, it's not because of his music. It's because somebody's
because of his health.
Yeah, it's because of himself making a fool out of himself.
Yeah, and then literally, I don't know if you saw, he just made a diss song about 50 Cent. Like, bro, all right. You already know how petty 50 Cent is, and you're gonna sit there, like, and do that. You know what? I think 50 Cent would be petty enough to put like a trampoline in the middle of the crowd and make sure he doesn't crush someone or something like that. Like that's what I would do personally.
Yeah,
like something like that. Oh crap! I unplugged myself. Just to protect people.
Yeah,
but it's also like shitting on them at the same time, which is fine.
Yeah. And of course, anytime Dave Blunt says something, it reminds me of Rick Ross.
Yeah,
He
I see
goes,
that.
thousands of chickens everywhere. Quack, 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 quack. I'm like, that's not what a chicken makes, sir. And you can
Yeah,
tell the interviewer's just like, quack.
wow.
Hold up.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Him and DJ Khaled.
oh my god, don't even get me started on DJ Khaled. This all right. The fact that this man has an album called "Suffering from Success" with this, like that shit, pisses me off. I'm like, bro, like, oh, I respect DJs for what they do, especially if they actually like do the work and like actually do like actually scratch and do that shit. But fuck you,
So
DJ
not
Khaled.
him.
What have you actually contributed? Like, fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
He contributed
We
we
the
the
best,
best music.
man. I don't
Just
know.
every time I hear that, I go, nope, it is definitely not the best music. It's not even the mediocre music. It's below that.
Yeah, like it's just he's not the best.
Here's you, the dirt, the worms in the dirt.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just it's made mad people like that can have a career. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be real. Like maybe I low key just don't know what he actually contributes, but it just seems like
Yeah.
it's nothing.
No. And he doesn't know how to drive a golf cart. That's probably the most egregious thing.
He also doesn't know how to play. Oh my god, I remember he had a video where he got like a guitar from like Bob Marley's
Yeah.
family, and bro, I that's maybe I was punching the air.
It made me so mad.
It's so disrespectful.
I'm like, that is a disrespect to Bob Marley himself. And that's a disrespect to us as guitar players.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, dude. That's been all right. Now that we're speaking that of that, let's get to the topic of Lil Wayne. Why?
Don't
Why?
even get me. I don't
All
even
right.
understand.
As a black man that grew up on rap and hip hop and stuff like that, getting into this, I am ashamed that a black man showed that as an example of playing guitar. Like, fuck that. It's annoying because like it gives people fuel to the fire that to say that rappers don't have talent. Like, I hate that.
And the thing is, there's plenty of rappers that have fantastic talent.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne used to be one of those.
Yeah. I'm real. I've never really been a fan of Lil Wayne. I get shit all the time for that. But like, if
Man,
I'm being real with this, like the stuff that I like I've always been like a huge like Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. I like one
yeah,
because it's rhythmically cool because like it does require more skill to be able to be that concise and like with all the triplet flows and stuff like that. But also singing, so
yeah.
it's yeah, like that's why it drives me crazy. Like when artists like that do shit like that.
Hey, I respect a good triplet.
Yeah.
If there's anything like my top two guitar musical techniques,
Mm-hmm.
bending and triplets.
I feel you. You know what's funny? Like I helped ghostwrite an EP for my friend. And like I wrote an entire song just triplets the entire time. Even the breakdown, like
That's
it's all triplets the entire time.
dude, you gotta respect the triplets.
That's honestly like I would say like when a band does like a heavy band does like all triplets, so I call it the victim style because victims used to do that a lot.
Yeah,
And
they
yeah,
did.
and they still do to an extent, but I've always loved that shit.
And victims, great people as well.
Yeah, I've always loved them. It's super cool to actually get to finally tour with them.
I'm getting I'm bad with names tonight. Oh my gosh.
I did it.
Bass player for victims.
Oh, is it Davion? Yeah, Davion. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm not pronouncing it wrong. Yeah, because he's also with Hollow Front too.
Yeah.
Yeah, love him.
I'm getting him on the podcast at some point.
Oh, sick. Yeah, such a cool dude.
And then I'm trying to get somebody from Crystal Lake so I have that whole band lineup.
Mm,
And then I'm gonna put it on a playlist.
yeah, that'd be sick.
Always
Thinking
think
ahead.
about that content.
Yep. Never let them know. Well, I guess you just let me know your next move. But usually, never let them know your next move.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're cool.
But and in this case, it's different. No,
yeah, in this case, it's different. You're cool.
hell yeah.
So we can let that be.
In a cool kid's club.
Well, now we're down to our last few. questions. Of course, we have to ask new shows, festivals, events coming up that you could share that you will be a part of.
So as of right now, the Ice of the Kill tour I was talking about,
Yep.
with you as Legend, and then in December, there's nothing in between yet. I don't know, something might pop up, but as of right now, the only other thing is December with Ice of the Kill as well. But it's going to be a headliner for the Broken Frames anniversary,
Yeah.
and it's with Lauren Babick and I don't know why I can't remember the song.
Speaking of Lauren, great. She's
Great,
such a lady.
it's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited about that because I've been following her videos, like her covers and stuff, for such a long time.
Go check out the podcast episode, everybody, with Lauren Babick.
Oh, Stitched Up Heart. I don't know why I can't remember that. So that'll be cool. But it's all West Coast, which bums me out.
I know. I was like, why aren't you coming here?
I know.
I was like, damn, really
Yeah.
did me like that.
Hey, dude, I've been playing with I City Kill now for like almost 3 years, and we have
Yeah.
never played Virginia ever since like in that time frame. So I'm just like, we've always skipped over Virginia to go to North Carolina.
Virginia has great venues,
Yeah, I know.
better venues than North Carolina.
Well, it's debatable.
Well,
There's some good ones.
Hangar 1819 in Greensboro, that's good.
Yeah.
Asheville, pretty good.
Yeah, I really like Eulogy. That place.
That was the first time I'd been to Eulogy,
Same.
and I was like, this is a nice venue.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that sick, and I was like, I'm glad that the store's going back.
Charlotte's the only one that has bad venues.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever played Charlotte.
Milestone is a more
Oh,
local.
yeah. Okay, yeah. We've played there before. With with Heft, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Is Heft still around?
I think I saw something from them recently.
Oh yeah, I thought about that. I was like, wait. Huh. Yeah, I love all them, like Mikey and all them. So cool.
Yeah.
Miss them.
Okay. Well, now we have to move on to our final fun, interesting thing. This is called the Dream Festival.
Okay.
I stole this from Craig Reynolds.
Mhm.
He used to do it on the podcast that he has, and it's mine now. So don't come at me, Craig. Or come at me. I'd love to have you on the podcast. But I'll walk you through the different parts and we're going to build your dream festival. The only two rules are you'll be playing.
Okay.
You can pick one band, you can pick both bands, whatever you want to do. And any artist that is dead, you have to explain how they came back to life in some interesting and fun way. But now we got to start with the most important part of all. Where's it going to be?
Wonderful.
I like it.
It's gotta be big.
Okay. Now we have to ask, what's the accommodations looking like? Where are you going to be in a hotel? Are you going to be glamping it up? Are you going to be bumming it with the homeless people on the street? What are we doing here?
I mean, if you're playing Wembley, yeah, you gotta be in a nice hotel. You gotta live it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Part of the experience.
full room service, the whole nine
Oh
yards.
yeah, that'd be so sick.
Yeah.
I never got to have room service yet. One day.
Dude, it's nice when it's not expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
When it's free, it's good.
Yeah. But now I gotta think of. So is it like a full line, like all that we're playing, and then also all the bands that are gonna be on it, including a dead artist?
Yeah, we won't do like, I don't know, like louder than life amount of bands. We'll do like just a few, like we'll do the headliners, we'll do a couple mid range and a couple little range. But before we do that, we have the most important question. What's the catering gonna be like? You know, musicians, we a bunch of fatties. We love our food.
You ever have Torchy's tacos?
I've not. Where's that at?
It's kind of all over the place now. They finally have a few in Virginia. There might be some in North Carolina now, but I would say because of the like the amount of options and how like some of the menu options are like not just regular tacos. Like you kind of get everything. You get a little bit of everything. So probably that'd be sick. And he got like the like the Mexican street corn. They have that, but like in a
Yeah.
bowl, and it's so good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fire.
I know my wife would love that.
Yeah, like yeah, if you can find a Torchy's, definitely go.
We definitely will. Might have to come up that way, and you can take me to Torchy's.
All right, deal. Gotcha.
Well, now it's time for the lineup. The second most important to the catering.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm gonna pick Sleep Token. It just makes the most sense right now, considering the album
They're
and what it
huge.
did. Yeah. Definitely be with Revenant because it's my band. Versus Ice of the Kill because I'm not even an official member. I just been filling in.
Yeah.
But all right. I would say this is probably going to be where like all my older influences come into play too, because it would just be sick of like a full circle moment.
Yeah.
So probably Dream Theater because actually probably would make sense with Sleep Token. Opeth.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Arms and name bands that I think would be great for this. Plot View. Absolutely. Banks Arcade. Let me go to my title thing. Some help. I'm gonna name like 6 more bands. Bill Murray, absolutely.
Oh, good.
Make Them Suffer, absolutely.
Yep.
Belmont, absolutely.
Ooh, Belmont, such a great band.
Spirit Box, Bail Maya, Rain City Drive. And just a throwback one, Sirens and Sailors.
Ooh, man, you got a good lineup there, man.
That'd be sick.
And I gotta admit, all like top tier choices that I would pick too.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Bill Murray's something else.
Dude, for real. Like I really like I got to see him only twice. Like one before they blew up and then one as it was kind of happening. I saw him at So What. It was really sick.
Okay.
Yeah. So good.
I think Make Them Suffer is playing louder than life, so I'm gonna try to catch their set.
Heck yeah.
I know
Yeah,
Orthodox got put on the bill last minute, so I'm gonna try to check them out.
Bro, love me some Orthodox. Actually, there is a drum cam that Mike posted from Canal Club. It's actually with the audio that I mixed from Multitracks. Check it out.
Awesome.
Super sick. Such a good drummer.
Oh yeah. And speaking of videos, check out since you said Dream Theater, Ernie Ball put out a video yesterday where they played 3 songs. It is one of the best mixes I've heard for Dream Theater. Like in a full band live-esque setting.
Yeah. Okay, Ben. I'm definitely gonna check it out.
It's gorgeous. It's like 22 minutes long, but they play 3 songs and Night Terror, Panic Attack, and some other one.
Oh yeah, seeing Panic Attack like that would be sick. I definitely gotta check it out.
And of course, they focus on John Petrucci. Just
going ham.
Oh yeah,
makes sense.
But I really appreciate how they showed every one of the people in the band pretty evenly. You know, Ernie Ball is guitar.
Yeah, but aren't they? One of the sister companies. Aren't one of the sister companies? No, I'm thinking of Jadaria. Jadaria has a sister company with Evans, like drums.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, Ernie Ball is like their own thing. I know there's. I know Ernie Ball has a parent company with something. I can't remember what it was.
All those companies, man. It's so fun sometimes. Yeah. I mean, I think about who is it? Meinl and Istanbul Cymbals.
Oh yeah.
That Meinl hates when you say this, by the way. They're both made in Istanbul, so they sound pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised if
they share a factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
So in a way, they're sister companies, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Cymbals. I really like Cymbals. Like the way they like. I love like the cymbals that Sleep Token uses, like too, the way his drums are, which is really cool now that they made like the DST, the mixed wave pack. So like finally get to use those cymbals in the setting. Like I'm so I gotta try it out. I haven't done. I finished the mix with it yet.
I haven't messed with it yet. I'm waiting for the exact opportunity for inspiration to strike. That way I
Mm,
really feel like I'm using it to my best ability to see if I really like it.
yeah, that's fair. Totally understand that.
Well, of course, we're down to our last two things. Plugs and shout outs. Plug yourself, plug your band.
Hey, yo, my name's Jeremy, bro. No, I'm sorry. So yeah,
Plug. I'm just
yeah, Revenant. Check out Revenant. New EP hopefully before the end of the year. I Set to Kill might be dropping a new song at some point. Oh, actually, me and Alexia have a cover that we did of you know that song with Bring Me the Horizon and Amy Lee.
yeah.
Yeah, so I recreated the whole song, but as like a band song. I mean, I made it like way more involved than the original was, so it's like the full thing.
Yeah, it's not very involved in the original.
Yeah, so there's that. Trying to hopefully drop it next month. And then let's see. Shout out to my girl Rhiannon, who's right behind me. Let's see. Shout out to my mom for putting on my shit. Let's see. Face yourself for being awesome and making me feel at home. Honestly, anyone that I've ever really worked with was like who's ever given me a chance to like either work on the music live or in studio. It's just there's too many people.
What's up? And of course, our last question. What do you want to have a song by Revenant? Pick a song for the outro song.
Let's go Transient. Also Transient.
I like it. Well, thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It's fun.
And I will definitely see you soon.
All right, take it easy.
This has been Mullins Over Music Podcast, episode 37. Your host, producer, and editor is me, Austin Mullins. Special thanks to guest Jeremy Anderson of Revenant. The song title is Transient by Revenant. Check out Jeremy at Jeremy RVNT. Check out the band at RVNT Band. And come see Jeremy as the touring guitarist for I Set to Kill on their tour supporting He Is Legend. Thanks to Jeremy for being a cool guy and hanging out for the podcast. And some afterwards, looking forward to hanging with you, bud. Special thanks to viewers like you. Thank you, and until next time.